What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Knicks Central, and today we are going to recap Game 76 where the Knicks beat the Sacramento Kings 120 to 109. What a game in terms of the fact that it's pretty much been the same thing. There's something that I'm going to complain about. I will not lie. I am not going to act like I am feeling all sunshine rainbows right now. I'm very happy about the win. Don't take this the wrong way either that I'm, complaining or anything. But we'll talk about my reason why I do have a gripe with this game. But I love a lot about this game. There's more positives to take away than negatives. That's something I will say. Before we jump into everything, leave a like here if you do enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys are new, especially if you're Knicks fans. And turn on your notifications so you know I upload or go live on the channel. So right out the gate, I will give my complaint. Because I think it's justifiable that my complaint with this game is that the Knicks are becoming a team that has to play from behind, it feels like, quite a bit, because the first quarter was abysmal, second quarter slightly better, and then the third quarter they did really good, and then the fourth quarter they just straight out dominated. I'd love it if that was not the case, but again, that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to complain because I was worried about a lot with Keegan Murray and Sabonis being outclassing guys like Hartenstein and Hart. And you know what Josh Hart did today? He said, "Here's my nuts. I'm going to hang them right in your damn face, Keegan Murray. You know what I'm going to do with my damn nuts? I'm going to hang them right in your face, Domantas Sabonis. I am going to hang my damn nuts in your face." And Josh Hart played such an unbelievable game. And listen, again, the first quarter was very ugly. Like I said, especially when Brunson left the game, the offense just looked even worse than it already was looking. At one point, they only had like 11 points in the quarter. They went on a little run towards the end a bit. And then the second quarter, Bojan Bogdanovic was the only one making an impact off the bench. You didn't see him really the rest of the game in terms of making an impact, but he had a pretty solid second quarter. And then Brunson came in, and towards the end of the second quarter, you kind of got to feel that the Knicks were going to start to claw their way back in, as Brunson was just looking unbelievable. Hartenstein too. Hart just looking good. The only gripe I did have was Deuce McBride just not hitting friggin' shots at all. And then they go into the half, and out of the half, I mean, Keegan Murray was just hanging his nuts on the Knicks, but that would change very quickly as the Knicks transition game went from complete and utter dog shit to being unbelievable. How about friggin' Hartenstein playing unbelievable defense, getting so many assists today, setting up Josh Hart, who just was a dog today. And I don't know if they can get half of this Josh Hart even on a nightly basis in terms of him just being unbelievable in the paint offensively. This team's going to win a shit ton more games. Dante DiVincenzo went off at the end of the third quarter, and then the fourth quarter, it was just time for Brunson to say, yeah, we're closing this game out. There's no chance. They went on a 10-0 run. I think they had like a 15 and something run, like 15-2 run. And you could tell the Kings had no chance at one point in this game. Towards the end, they were just chucking random shots up. They were just looking pathetic out there, turning the ball over, taking a lot of sloppy fouls. They complaining nonstop. You could tell which way this game was going to go, even when it was a little close. You could tell with the way that the Knicks started to take the lead and frustrate Sacramento. You could tell that they were going to win the game. Jalen Brunson, like I said, another unbelievable effort for him. Only 2 threes, and he had 35 points. He only went 2 for 5 from downtown. He didn't even attempt a lot of threes. The Knicks in general didn't even attempt a lot of threes this game outside of Deuce and DiVincenzo. They're really the only ones, and they made 12 threes this game. The Kings made more, which is a little bit of a shocker because I thought for sure it was going to be a game where, it was going to be whoever, both teams would play a little tight defensively, and, whatever team ends up getting the most threes and hitting their shots mostly was going to end up winning this game. Obviously, that's like a no shit thing that, the team with more points wins. I'm just saying, whoever hit more threes and did better in that regard was going to win the game, but ended up not being the case. The Knicks were just dominating the paint. And again, a lot of that had to do with Josh Hart's impact on this basketball game. He did not have a single three in this game. Not a single one. And he hung his damn nuts. He hung his damn nuts. 31 points for him. How do you do? 9 rebounds, 8 dimes as well. He was so good. 14 for 19 from the field. Again, didn't even attempt a three. 3 for 4 from the line. He was so good in this game. Hartenstein too. And then Mitchell Robinson, I want to give a little shout out to a bit as well, who I think played his best game since coming back. Was it a great game? No, but he was grabbing boards and he was looking a lot more confident in terms of his play out there. And he just didn't look as afraid in terms of re-aggravating the injury. So that's a little bit of big news. Hopefully they could start to ramp up his minutes more and he can make even more of an impact. Precious Achiuwa, I'm trying to figure out what Tibbs' plan is in terms of distributing the minutes to him, because some nights he gets basically no minutes, and then other nights he plays the whole damn game. I don't know. Like I said, Boyan, solid impact off the bench in the second quarter. You didn't really play well outside of that. Burks, he had a Burks game. That's all I'll leave it at. But yeah, like the starting rotation did a very good job in this game. They played pretty much the entirety of the game too, outside Mitchell Robinson, who logged the most minutes from the bench unit. But still, very, very impressive win. When this is another game where you just have to imagine if OG Anunoby was playing this game is not even close, and the Knicks probably blow Sacramento out. That's how much the Knicks dominated this game. So I'm excited for OG to come back, which there are reports right now that OG is progressing and that he should be back on the court. They're probably waiting for the playoffs, which I hope that's what they're doing. Please do not rush him back for the regular season. But Josh Hart, man, like we were all upset about Randall this morning, and he said, "Don't worry, I got you guys. I'll give you some fucking confidence. That's what I'll do." And Josh Hart did just that. Knicks now in 5th place. They got to find a way to climb up to that 4 seed if they can to get home court. It would be huge if they could get home court, at least in the first round. Hopefully, maybe even 2 if one of the lower seeds win, or maybe they could pass Cleveland. They still could technically pass Milwaukee. I'm not going to count on it, but at least get the 4 or the 3 seed. Like, that's what I would really like. Either way, you're probably looking at a situation where they play one of Indiana or Orlando at this juncture. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a like if you haven't already. Don't forget to subscribe too. Turn on your notifications so you know I upload or go live on the channel next. I'll see you guys in the next one.